I'm Sophia and welcome back to the Binardi Booktube channel, and today I have a special announcement for you, and that is a readathon for October. Now, I know I'm late and I know I should have announced this a little while ago, but the end of the month of September was really busy. I had an event to go to and I had like a lot of studying to do because now I actually have like a lot to study because exams begin next week, and so I do have a lot to study. So then my mom was home and I couldn't film, so this is the only time I could find, but I am announcing the Spookathon. This is hosted by me and Lils and another book club group. I will leave the original Instagram publication linked down below so you can see all the details. But basically this is a readathon going from the 1st of October, which was yesterday, until the 31st. There's 10 challenges. What the rules are, you can double up as much as you want to. If you find a book that fits all 10 prompts, then go for it. You can read as much or as little as you want to and just have fun. If you do want to join us, leave a message on the post of Instagram that I will leave down below, and we will add you to the Instagram group so you can just talk with everyone who's also doing the challenge. Obviously, I'm doing it. I'm one of the hosts. So I'm gonna tell you what I'm supposed to read or what I want to read, and the prompts. So the prompts and some suggestions if you want. Let's do this. So the first prompt, and I have them all written on my bullet journal. The first prompt is Alien, read a green book. And for that, I'm most likely going to go with Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. I know this is a TV show, and I know it's really, really creepy. I think it's about a family, but there's a lot of like mystery and horror-y stuff going on. So I'm excited. I got this book because it was on sale and I had heard of it and I like the cover. So it seems like a good idea to get to it, and it's not thick. There's some on my list that I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'll show you what I mean in a bit, but this is gonna be book number 1. Okay, second prompt is Ghost, which is to read a black and white book. Now, this doesn't mean that the cover needs to be black and white. It means that it has to have the 2 colors on the cover. It could be mostly black with a little bit of white. It could be mostly white with a little bit of black. It can be equal parts. It can be 3/4 black. I don't know. It has to have black and white on a cover. It can have 2 dots, one black, one white, and it's a black and white, okay? So one of the options I have for this, I have 2 options, and one of them I have started reading this because I'm doing a buddy read with Carmen, the Reading Trash Queen, and I'm doing with Pink Zebra Reads on my server. I will leave it linked down below as well. So we are reading It by Stephen King. So there's black, there's white. But this is a book with 1,376 pages, so almost 1,400 pages. So I thought to myself, what if I get sick of it? Or what if I'm just not in the mood to read that? What am I gonna do? So my second option is Tunnel of Bones by V. Schwab. Now, I think everyone knows the story of it. You're basically following a group of kids, which is the Losers Club, and they are in a town in Derry, and they basically fight against a demon, which is it. So this has a lot of timelines going, and I don't know, maybe about 70 70 pages in, and there's 3 timelines already, so it's kind of confusing. But yeah, I think everyone knows the story of this. Now, Tunnel of Bone, it's the second book in the Cassidy Blake series. Basically, Cassidy had a near-death experience, and she is now able to cross to the other side of the veil, so the place where the spirits are. The thing is, some spirits are not good. We have City of Bones, or I think it's City of Bones. I will put the both covers here. And basically, her parents are the hosts of this paranormal TV show. And in the first book, they go to Edinburgh in Scotland. So she has some ifs with some Scottish ghosts. Now, in the second one, it's set in Paris, and by the title alone, I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the catacombs of Paris. Unfortunately, when I was there, I couldn't go to the catacombs because my mom doesn't like scary places. But it's a place that I would really, really, really like to visit, and I think it would be totally worth it. Third prompt is Apocalypse, read a dystopian. Now, I have 2 options for this. One of them, it is a physical book that I own physically, and it is The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. All I know about this is it's adult fiction. I heard the plot, it's freaking great, and basically water is like a super rare thing, and everyone is like killing themselves, and I know some people can like harness the power of the earth and then unleash it and stuff. I decided to read this because of Reagan from Bruce Project, sorry. And yeah, so this is one of the options. The second option, and the one that I think I'm gonna go with, is Scythe by Neal Shusterman. I've been wanting to read Scythe for a while now. I think it's gonna be right up my alley, and given that it's, you know, death related and such, I think it will be great for October. Basically, we're following 2 apprentices of Scythe in a world where people don't usually die of anything. Like, you just can't die because science has evolved so much that you have a near unlimited lifespan, and all natural causes of death have been avoided, and accidents just don't happen that much. And so we have Scythe, who kill people for population control. So I'm really, really excited. The Toll is coming out in November, so it would be a good idea maybe to read Scythe, and then maybe read Thunderhead and The Toll in November, or read Thunderhead in November and The Toll in December. Who knows? It's an option. It's an option. They're both still in the game, but for now, I'm more inclined to Scythe than for The Fifth Season. The Haunted Mansion. It's to read an atmospheric read. I chose it because Stephen King is an author who really describes stuff, and as a physical read, I do not like it, but as an audiobook, which is how I'm reading it, oh my god, yes, I feel like I'm in Derry, and I feel like I'm with them, and I feel like I feel the sense of the stench of the basement when Pennywise appears, or the sewer when Pennywise appears. And I feel, oh my god, yes, I love it as an audiobook, hate it as an actual book. Prompt number 5 is Devil, read a book with a classic monster. I chose to go with Tunnel of Ghosts. I'm still thinking if it should count for this one. Let me know down below. Do demons count as a classic monster? I'm going with Tunnel of Ghosts because ghosts, everyone goes, woo, you know, classic. But I'm not so sure if demons or devil or demon spawn count as classic monster, so let me know down below if I should just count it as well. Prompt number 6, and it's a book I forgot to take off my pile. Great, so I have the physical copy, it's just behind these books. It is my Be Nerdy book club book for the month of October, and it is A Murder at the Vicarage by Agatha Christie. This is book number 1 in the Miss Marple series, so why not start October, which is a spooky month, with an awesome spooky read, which is a murder mystery by one of the most prestigious writers, which is Agatha Christie. I'm incredibly excited to get to it. It is a short book. I think it's nearly 300 pages if it reaches. I'm not so sure if it reaches 300 pages, but I'm really excited to get to it. And it's book number 1 in the series. I do not have the complete series, but I do have that, so. Prompt number 7, it is Classic Creepers, read a historical fiction. Now, as you guys know, and I'm gonna repeat it in every single video for at least a while until it gets in my head that I'm co-hosting a book club. But the book of the month for the Read a YA book club is Romanov by Nadine Brands, and that is the book that I'm going to be reading for historical fiction. I know it's inspired in the story of Anastasia. I know nothing about the story besides what happened in AHS last season, so I'm going in blind, basically. I will do some research, but I'm going in mostly blind for that book. Prompt number 8 is to read a thriller. I will be reusing Sharp Objects for that. As I said, it's a family thriller. It's spooky, so I'm counting on it. Prompt number 9 is to read an oldie. And for this I have 3 options. I have It, I have Sharp Objects, and I have The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan. I am supposed to be reading this. Again, I will leave all the information about the books that I want to read this month, besides this, in my October TBR, which I don't know if it's up by the time this video is up. It is not supposed to, if everything goes accordingly, but you know what? Click the subscribe button and the bell and you'll be notified when it's up. So basically it's the continuation for the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series, but I know there's another prophecy and there are 7 main demigods who are important, and so I'm really glad to be back in the Greek god scene. I did not get along with the Kane Chronicles, so I'm hoping I get my magic back with the Heroes of Olympus. Last but not least, we have prompt number 10, which is to read one of the books of the month of the book clubs. So as I said, we are partnering up with another book club. It's all in the post that I'm going to tell you about, but the books that we are counting for this are Romanov by Nadine Brands, which is our book for the book club, and it's A House of Salt and Sorrows by Erin A. Craig. I will leave the link, or you know what? Check out my channel. I have a soft says on the House of Salt and Sorrows. I loved it. I read it last month. It's a great read for Halloween. You can actually use it for a lot of the other prompts. So can Romanov. So they both work for doubling up. And that's it. Tell me down below if you're thinking of joining us. And if you are, what books are you going to read? And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!